Hey guys, so we've seen the last few months this trio. They call themselves the Maximum Male Models. Now, we know they think they're all that. For me, the verdict is still out, but that's what today's about. I'm hopefully gonna hang out with them and see what it takes to be a maximum male model. I mean, right now we're looking at them in their natural habitat, swimming and vanity. I guess.
Well, if it isn't Kayla Braxton.
Well.
Look who decided to show up.
Look what the cat dragged in.
So,
touch tips with us. Touch tips.
touch tips. Touch tips. Touch tips. Touch my tip. Touch the tip. Touch it.
Please
Touch
stop
it.
saying,
Touch
please
it.
stop saying that. Please
Okay,
stop
so
saying
you want to know what it's like to be a maximum male model, is that right? Well, follow us.
Okay.
Watch, learn, and we'll show you how we prepare for the show. Our show.
Our show.
Their show.
Friday Night SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Maybe you heard of it.
Maybe you heard of it, I don't know.
Okay.
Follow us.
Yeah.
Guys, really insane.
Guys, that's Adam Pearce's office. You can't
It's
go
a
in.
push! It's a push door! A
Can't go in
push
there.
door!
My boys need TV time. This is ridiculous.
Well.
Adam, I'm so sorry. I can't
Adam
stop
Pearce. Get a deep
Hey.
squat, must say.
Help you guys?
Just the man we wanted to see. There's a problem with the card.
A huge problem.
It appears that we're not on it.
Guys, please,
Adam,
you know I'm
Adam,
preparing
Adam.
for a broadcast.
I think my good friend Abraham Lincoln may have something to say about our little snub tonight.
I think it's time you guys go get your gear on.
We'll do that. I didn't know you knew Abraham Lincoln.
Adam, I'm so sorry about them. I don't know.
Abraham
I
Lincoln.
don't think, but girl to girl, you seem like the level-headed one in the group. So, from your perspective, what does it mean to be a maximum male model?
I'm sorry, Kayla, but I will not be answering any questions when you are busy shoveling carbs down your throat. Eat an orange.
I wanted that.
We don't have a lot of time, but this needs immediate attention. We have things to get done around here, and it cannot happen with her looking like
I've
this.
already done my makeup.
Does not look like it.
Okay. Oh, well. Sorry
Thank
about
you.
this.
Okay. And please contour the nose.
They're a lot scarier up close.
I understand that you can't fix everything, but some things need to be fixed
thought I had a
before
cute
she is
nose.
associated with the maximum male models.
That's probably good.
I can't fully fix you in one
Okay,
day, so
well-
honestly, I don't even care anymore. Let's just go.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry about her.
She's insane.
Hey,
Okay, how are we gonna get on the show? How are we gonna go? Maybe we can replace somebody, take their spot on the show. Oh, Ricochet! How's it going, brother? Hey, why don't you come over here? I got something to show you. I got something to tell you.
You got something to show me or you got something to tell me?
Something to show. I can tell to you and show. Excuse me, are you making fun of me right now?
You're stumbling with
How
your
incredibly
words.
rude! I thought you were my friend.
Yeah, but you're acting very weird.
I'm acting weird. I'm actually acting extremely normal. You're acting weird for not coming over here. Just step this way.
I'm gonna go
Don't turn around.
back this
Do
way.
not turn around, Ricochet. Do not turn around. Do not start walking that way. Come this way right now. I was acting normal. Dang it.
Is he coming?
don't worry, boys. Took her from crusty, musty,
can't
dusty
walk.
to slightly above average. What do you think of my work of art?
You look ridiculous.
Well, true. Coming from whatever you guys.
What do you mean coming from us?
excuse me?
Excuse me?
Yourself?
This was designed by the greatest designers in all of Designerville.
After
What are
I
you,
tried to
emo?
help you.
Huh?
I
You
didn't
dye your
ask
hair
for
black.
this.
I don't care if you didn't ask for it. What is this? What is this, huh? A thumb ring?
A snake?
Who?
Honestly.
A thumb ring?
All right,
What
do
are
not-
you, insane? How about we look up the other hosts of The Bump and see if they're maximum male model material?
You're so brilliant.
Let me just instantly type up their name, look up a picture. Oh, well, if it isn't Matthew Camp. Matthew, what's the deal with your beard and your hair? You look like the cover man for Just for Men.
The only good
Except
thing
not
we
really.
have going on here is that your parents bought you braces.
Let's look up the next guy. All right, this is Ryan Papala.
Oh, that sounds Italian, like Gucci.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Bippity-boppity. He looks like Drake's barber friend.
You're a joke, Ryan Papala. A joke!
The boys are warming up, and this is the most important pre-match ritual to guarantee a win. Come on, boys. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, look, put on the glove. The glove, wipe, shimmy, and pose. Touch tips. Oh, love it.
Well, Maximum Male Models, it's been a real pleasure.
The pleasure is all yours, Kayla Braxton. But now I I think it's time for the maximum male models to do what we do best. Besides modeling. Wrestling. Watch and learn.
That's all. Wait. I can't see your chin.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't been
gosh.
shaved!
Oh my God.
I can't go out in this condition on national TV
Look at-
with my chin unexposed.
We'll get the
This
return.
tuft of hair, my
the return on the
cleft chin
bride.
needs
I will
to
make
be
a call.
seen.
This did not happen.
Apparently that's what it takes to be a maximum male model. I'll pass.